And can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay, it's nice to see you again, Anne. I've been absent for two lessons, right? Two
Yeah.
classes. Okay, sorry for that. And how
Okay.
are you? How are you, Anne?
I'm good, teacher. And how about you?
I am okay now. Thank you so much for asking. And what did you do today?
Wait. Today I just go to school and then like it's the first time I make food for my family because I I just uh it, for I've made food for myself for a lot of times, but it's the first time I make food for family. But like it's not well. It tastes bad, so just like um, I'm just sad about that, but it's okay.
But it's okay. Okay. What did you make?
I make fried fish.
Fried fish.
Yes.
Okay, but that's your first time cooking it
Yes. Yes.
for your family. So you can try again next time and hopefully you can be satisfied with your cooking skills.
Yeah.
It can be practiced, right? So don't be sad. Okay?
Yeah.
You can do better next time. I know you will because you're very good at things.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So remember last time our lesson was about animals,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So if you have your book with you, it's on page what page it?
17.
70,
Yes.
right? Yes. Okay, this one. So I remembered last time you didn't finish answering this.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so look at the photos and discuss what animals they can, might, or must be. So can you see my screen clearly, Anne?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So for letter A, what was your guess again?
Mm, it have stripes, so I think it might be a tiger.
Tiger. Yes. Okay. Letter B.
I think it might be a dog.
A dog. Letter C.
I think it might be white bear,
White bear.
uh, polar bear.
Polar bear.
Yes.
Okay. And for this one,
Um, I think it's a parrot. It
parrot.
might be a parrot.
Might be a parrot. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So A is a part of butterfly's wing. So it must be a butterfly, and this one is the eye of a donkey. Is a sheep and it's a parrot feathers. Okay, so you're correct for the parrot. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So nice guesses. And for the vocabulary, adverbs of probability. So read the examples, complete the diagram with the bold adverbs. Okay, let me open this one first. Okay, so kindly read the examples and
Yeah. It has fur is definitely an animal of some kind. It isn't in water, so it's definitely not a fish. It's very small, so it's probably an insect. I'm not sure what it is. Perhaps it's a bird of some kind. Number one, I think is definitely not.
definitely not. Okay. Next,
Next, I think is perhaps.
Perhaps. Next.
And acting is properly, and the fourth acting is definitely.
Probably not. Or definite. What is it again?
Definitely.
Definitely
Definitely.
is. Okay, Okay, let's check and
Yes.
okay, very good. Well done. 4 out of 4. Wow. Okay. So we are talking the adverbs of probability, right? So this one arrow is no, definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. Do you understand this one, right?
Yes.
Yes. Perhaps or maybe. And if it's yes, so has the high chance of probability. So probably or definitely. If there's a high chance, okay? So correct, very good. And now this one. Look at the photos and discuss what they might be. They both have a connection to this unit. Use adverbs of probability. Check your ideas on page 103. Okay. So what they might be, and so can you
Mm. This letter A, I think uh, it might be lion, or yes, maybe the lion. Uh, per, perhaps it's a lion.
perhaps it's a lion? Okay.
Yeah.
And
Letter B.
for letter B,
Yeah, I think it's probably an horse. Horse.
horse.
Yes.
Okay. That's it. And
Yes.
yes, you're correct for this one. Tigers, you answered for A, right? The
Yes.
eye of. Okay, so for letter B, you're correct. A horse leg. Okay, so this is the eye of a goat. Okay. So, do you have any questions for this, Anne?
No, I don't have any.
Okay, let's proceed to the next page. Okay, for listening part of the lesson, read the TV guide and look at the photos. In pairs, discuss how the animals might help the people. Okay, so kindly read animals at work and look at the photos.
Yeah. Animals at work. We are always hearing stories in the news about how we need to save the planet's wildlife. But sometimes humans need help too. In today's show, we look at how clever creatures can help people to live normal lives. For example, people who are blind or wheelchair users, as well as how animals help the emergency services and army to keep us safe.
Okay, so animals at work. We're always hearing stories in the news about how we need to save the planet's wildlife. But sometimes humans need help too. In today's show, we look at how clever creatures can help people to live normal lives. For example, people who are blind or wheelchair users, as well as how animals help the emergency services and army to keep us safe. So, this one, Anne, what do you think is this animal?
This is, I think, is mouse
A mouse. This one,
is bee.
B, next
It's a dog.
is a dog. So, Anne, we're used to like people taking care of animals, right?
Yes.
But how animals might help people in what way? There's an example here. Aside from these examples, what other things animals might help people? Do you understand, Anne?
Can you say it again?
Okay. Um, we are used to to people taking care of animals, doing work for animals like that, right?
Yes.
Like we are people take cares of animals. So how the animals might help people? In what way? In this one, animals help the emergency services. Like if the person is blind, dog can help guide the blind. So that's one thing. Animals might help people. They can guide the blind. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What other ways animals might help people?
I just know something that a dog can help the police in catch the uh, thieves or yeah thieves.
Yes. Like police dog, right?
Yes.
Yes, because like canine dogs, they have the ability to smell if there's like drugs in your bags, in your suitcase, they can smell. So that's
Yes.
one way that animals help people. Okay, good job. Now, and for activity 2, listen to the show. Which three animals do they talk about? So I will play the audio and let me open it. So and I will play the audio. Listen carefully, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Track 60.
Can you hear the sound?
Yes.
Animals at work.
We're always hearing stories in the news about how we need to save the planet's wildlife. But sometimes humans need help too. In today's show, we look at how clever creatures can help people to live normal lives. For example, people who are blind or wheelchair users, as well as how animals help the emergency services and army to keep us safe.
We all know that dogs can make a big difference to blind people, but now they can help others as well. I spoke to a schoolgirl called Donna Hutt. She's disabled, and she's been in a wheelchair for 3 years. How does your dog help you, Donna?
My dog Riley is amazing. She can open and close doors. She can get things for me, like the remote control. She's even learned to pick up my clothes from the floor.
Does Riley go to your school as well?
Yes. Before I had Riley, I was the girl in the wheelchair. Now I'm the girl with the amazing dog. I can't imagine living without her. She can give me my books at school. She can get money out of the bank for me. And she can even give shop assistants my money at the checkout.
That's really clever. Thank you, Donna, for talking to us about Riley.
That's okay.
What a wonderful story!
Yes, dogs help us more than most other animals. They can smell really well, so the emergency services often use them to find people, for example, under badly damaged buildings. But they aren't the only animals that help in dangerous situations. After a war, there are often bombs buried in the ground. Now the army is using specially trained rats to find these bombs. And the rats are light, so the bombs don't explode.
That's interesting. I never knew that.
Well, did you know that bees also have a very good sense of smell? They can recognize different chemicals, and they even change their buzzing noise depending on which chemical they find. So now, scientists are training them to recognize and find poisonous chemicals, so they can warn us if there are dangerous chemicals in the air. Bees are much cheaper to train than dogs and rats, so scientists hope that they'll be used more in the future.
Okay, Anne, do you want to listen again or you'll answer?
Um, I will answer exercise 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The three animals they talk about are dogs, rats, and bees.
Dogs,
Dog, rats, and bees.
rats, and bees.
Bees.
Okay. Very good. So that's the in the picture, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Next, for activity 3, you will listen again and then farewell. Complete the sentences with dogs, rats, or bees. So, Anne, I'll play it one more time. Listen, and after, let's complete this one. Okay?
Yes.
Track 60. Animals at work.
We're always hearing stories in the news about how we need to save the planet's wildlife. But sometimes humans need help too. In today's show, we look at how clever creatures can help people to live normal lives. For example, people who are blind or wheelchair users, as well as how animals help the emergency services and army to keep us safe.
We all know that dogs can make a big difference to blind people, but now they can help others as well. I spoke to a schoolgirl called Donna Hutt. She's disabled, and she's been in a wheelchair for 3 years. How does your dog help you, Donna?
My dog Riley is amazing. She can open and close doors. She can get things for me, like the remote control. She's even learned to pick up my clothes from the floor.
Does Riley go to your school as well?
Yes. Before I had Riley, I was the girl in the wheelchair. Now I'm the girl with the amazing dog. I can't imagine living without her. She can give me my books at school. She can get money out of the bank for me. And she can even give shop assistants my money at the checkout.
That's really clever. Thank you, Donna, for talking to us about Riley.
That's okay.
What a wonderful story!
Yes, dogs help us more than most other animals. They can smell really well, so the emergency services often use them to find people, for example, under badly damaged buildings. But they aren't the only animals that help in dangerous situations. After a war, there are often bombs buried in the ground. Now the army is using specially trained rats to find these bombs. And the rats are light, so the bombs don't explode.
That's interesting. I never knew that.
Well, did you know that bees also have a very good sense of smell? They can recognize different chemicals, and they even change their buzzing noise depending on which chemical they find. So now, scientists are training them to recognize and find poisonous chemicals, so they can warn us if there are dangerous chemicals in the air. Bees are much cheaper to train than dogs and rats, so scientists hope that they'll be used more in the future.
Okay, and so you will complete the sentences with dogs, rats, or bees. Choose the answer first and then complete the sentences, okay?
Yes.
Yes. For number 1,
Number one, rats avoid a problem because they aren't as heavy as humans.
Number two.
Dogs can bring things to people.
Three.
Bees can help find dangerous chemicals.
Four.
Rats can help find bombs that are under the ground.
Five.
Dogs can help with buying things.
And number six.
Bees are cheaper to train than other animals.
Bees.
Yes.
Okay, so let's check your answers, Anne.
Right.
Okay, very good. Well done. So meaning you've listened and understand what you've heard. So good
Yes.
job. So rats avoid a problem because they aren't as heavy as humans. Dogs can bring things to people. Bees can help find dangerous chemicals. Rats can help find bombs that are under the ground. Dogs can help with buying things. Bees are cheaper to train than other animals. So we've learned tonight that there are many ways an animal can help people, right?
Yes.
Especially like finding bombs because they can smell.
Uh,
Yes, the chemicals. So it's amazing. Okay. Do you like dogs, Anne?
mm, maybe some kinds of dog because I think they're cute and cool. But like some of the dogs around my house, when I came out and go to school, they just um like shout to me like that and like they catch me that I have to run very fast. If not, they will bite me.
Okay, they will run after you.
Yes, so I don't like that type of dog.
Yes, but there are dogs like cute ones, like the little ones, right? And it's very cute and fluffy.
Yes.
Yes, that's it. Okay. So now, and discuss the questions. For number one, in what ways do you think Riley has improved Donna's life?
Like rallies have uh, donuts, uh, buying things like
Buying
yeah,
things?
yes, and that he can, she can bring things to her, and uh, yes,
And that's it. Okay. How about in what other ways can animals improve people's life?
I think dogs can like help people to save like when we go to the beach or swimming pool we have a dog and if we cannot swim or we're going to the dangerous water so they can help me
They
say
can save you. If
yes
if ever you'll drown.
yes
Yes. Okay. So, is it fair to use animals to help us in dangerous situations? Why or why not?
I think it's not fair because there are also effect with their lives.
They will
So
be affected.
yes. So if their work are so dangerous, they then most might be died or get sick.
Yes.
It's
Yes, because like for example the animals can smell chemicals, right? And what if they step on that bomb?
yeah,
Yes, and they will be for example dead or hurt. So it's not for you, it's not fair to use animals to help us in dangerous situations. Okay, Anne, thank you for answering.
yeah.
Now for speaking, look at the photo. What do you think is happening? So you will describe this photo, and what do you think is happening here?
I think like two men are going skiing, and then they saw uh, like a lot of snow, and one man wants to play in it, but he just try like walk wrong, and then he fall, and the dog like is wrong, and then I think it definitely helped the man who's in the snow up.
Okay. Okay, Anne. So now that's your idea of what's happening. So now for activity 2, you will listen to someone describing the photo and let's check your ideas. Okay, can you summarize your idea for here, Anne? Can you say it again but in a short idea?
Yeah, like one person is fall in the snow, and the dog will have that person.
Oh, okay. So you say your idea is that someone is here.
Yes.
Okay, and then the dog will help the person.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, or for example, or there's a person missing and it's under the big snow.
Yeah.
Yes, and this dog will help them find that missing person. That's your idea?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So now let's listen to someone describing the photo and check your ideas.
Track 61.
Can you hear the sound, Anne?
Yes, I can hear it.
Now I'd like you to talk on your own about something. I'm going to give you a photograph and I'd like you to talk about it. It shows two people and a dog on a mountain. Please tell us what you can see in the photograph.
It looks very cold because they're wearing warm clothes and thick gloves. There's deep snow on the ground. I think the people are probably in the emergency services, and the dog is probably a rescue dog. On the left, one person is digging down into the snow. Maybe they're looking for someone. They must think someone is under the snow. The other person's on the right. He's kneeling next to the dog. He might be the dog's trainer. Perhaps the dog has found the person and now these men are going to dig them out. I think dogs are amazing animals and we're very lucky that they can rescue people like this.
Okay. So, what happened, Anne? Based on what you've heard.
Um, like the dog find one genus, and like it's find someone. So the two men is finding the missing person.
Oh, so your ideas are correct. Somehow correct, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Good job, Anne. Now, prepare to speak, describing a photo, saying what you can see. Okay, so this is how you will describe a photo. So you can start by saying, I can see two men and a dog, and there's a snow. There like that. On the left, there's one man. On the right, there's one man and a dog. In the middle. So this is how you will describe Anne, saying what you can see. You can use these phrases as a start, okay?
Yeah.
And guessing what's happening. So this is the adverb of probability. Guessing what's happening. Perhaps there's a man inside. Maybe they're looking like that. Maybe it's probably they might be looking for, okay? So, do you understand, Anne?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, read the prepare to speak box. This one. Then complete the sentences about the photo using words from the box. Listen and check. Okay, so kindly read the prepared to speak box and the one I've read earlier.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one. This
Prepare
one.
to yes. Prepare to speak describing a photo. Saying what you can see. I can see there's on the left, right, in the middle. Guessing what's happening. Perhaps, maybe, it's probably, they might be.
Okay. So now, answer. Complete the sentences about the photo using words from the box. So number one, the dog.
The dog is maybe a rescue dog.
The dog is maybe a rescue dog. Number two.
On the left, one person is sticking down into the snow.
Number three.
Perhaps they are looking for someone.
Number four.
The other persons on the right,
Number five.
mm, he feed the dogs. I think if he wait, can you next do the sentence six? Then I will
Okay.
answer later. Mm. Is properly the dog's husband the person?
Probably or
Yes.
probably.
Is properly.
It's probably the dog. Okay.
Is like it is, not is
Okay.
the. I think if he can see the dog's trainers.
He can.
Yes, can see.
He can see.
Yes.
He can see be the dog's trainer. Okay, I'll give
I,
you a clue. So
yeah.
you can choose must, probably, might, like that. Okay, choose. Choose from that one. Might.
He might be the dog's trainers.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's see, Anne. Okay, let's check.
Yes.
Okay, might is correct. Okay, the dog is probably a rescue dog. Correct. For number two, correct. On the left, one person is digging down into the snow. Number three, perhaps they're looking for someone. The other person's on the right, he might be the dog's trainer. And number six, perhaps the dog has found the person. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so can you aside from these and from these sentences, can you describe the photo in exercise 1 using phrases from the prepare to speak box? Just 1 to 2 examples.
Um, like, I'm just discuss one picture from this page and using the prepare to speak, right? As to speak, right?
Yes. Describe in exercise this one. Can you describe this picture
Yes.
using phrases from here aside from these examples?
Yes. Um, on on the left, one person is. I can see on the left, one person is digging down into the snow, and the other person is on the right next to the dog.
Okay.
The dog is probably a rescue dog. Um, uh, right. Perhaps they're looking for someone. Uh, he might be the dog's trainer, and perhaps the dog has found the person.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay. So that's it. That's how. So if you, for example, in school, you were asked to describe a picture or a photo. So you have an idea now. This one. So you can use these phrases. Okay? And
Yes.
if you are guessing what's happening, you can use perhaps, maybe, probably, and might be. Okay, Anne?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now we are done with this one. Do you have any questions
No,
about
uh,
incredible wildlife?
no, I don't have any.
Okay. So we are now on page 72, life skills. Okay. Life skills, social responsibility. Respecting the environment. For activity 1, ask and answer the questions with a partner. Number 1, how often do you use public transport?
I don't usually use public transport, just maybe twice a month because I just use the catch the bus or taxi when I cannot go by my bike or my family is busy so they cannot take me to school.
So your home to school, you can ride a bus.
Yes,
Also,
because it's fun.
it's far.
Yes.
It's if I remember it correctly, is it 30 minutes away?
Yeah, yes. If
Yes,
I ride my bike.
30 minutes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you don't have like the motor and then you can ride in the back. Like There's chair in the back. There's no like that in Vietnam.
Yeah.
There's none.
Yes.
Mm.
I don't know if it's have, but my school doesn't allow it. Yeah, they
Oh.
just allowed bike. Yes, just allow bike.
So the only public transportation you can use from from home to school is bus, taxi, and what else?
Um, I
That's
think
it?
just that. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So how about this? Does your family recycle at home?
What is recycle?
Recycle, for example, this bottle. For example, this bottle, it's a chocolate shake. And instead of throwing this bottle, you recycle it. Like you use it for other purpose. Like that. That's called recycling.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Do you recycle at home?
Uh, no, my family didn't.
So you just throw it in the
No,
garbage.
not throw. I just like my family just give the like bottles when we use to the neighborhood because she's show them. She's,
She's what?
she's show the uh like
Like she collects
yes and then show them.
herself. Oh, okay. So you just give them
Yeah.
and okay, okay. How about this? Do you like spending time in natural areas?
Um. Again, I don't understand what is natural areas.
Natural areas like park, like like a place where there are a lots of trees.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes, like that. Trees or lake, like that. Like it's about nature. Do you like to spend time in natural areas?
I like to because like it's quite quiet and I can enjoy my moment or like sleep or read books.
Yes.
I think it is good.
So and you live in a city, right?
Yes.
So there's no much trees around or there's a lot of trees around.
No, there's not much. So
So if
and there's there aren't any park or if yes, they're just a little, a
little.
few parks.
Okay. But if you like to go to a countryside, so how many hours will it take?
Taking fish like it often takes by 3 to 4 hours
3 to 4 hours.
to
Like
bike up the side.
like away from the city.
Yes,
Okay, okay. So now, okay. Kindly read this one and the life skills box.
yes. Life skills. Respecting the environment. The environment is the natural world around us. It includes the land, water, and air where plants and animals live. People also need the environment to live. So we must work together to protect and care of our natural home.
Yes. Okay. So you've said last time in our previous lessons that um your city is like polluted. Like there's air pollution, water pollution, right? Do you still remember? Pollution.
Yeah.
Like yes, like the air pollution. Okay, so environment is the natural world around us. It includes the land, water, and air where plants and animals live. People also need environment to live. So we must work together to protect and care for our natural home. So Anne, Aside from that, why is it important to take care of our environment?
Because like we breathe in the air every day, and
Yes.
if the air is polluted, has been
Polluted.
polluted, so when we breathe in that, we may get sick like that. So
Yes.
we have to,
So what are the ways you can save the environment on your own little ways?
yeah, like we don't drop the I just forget the what is the thing in the bin. I, I just
Trash?
yeah. Drugs,
Trash?
trash, right?
Yes.
Trash.
Yes.
We don't drop the drugs in natural or
Like
uh,
we don't throw the trash anywhere.
yes,
Yeah. Okay, that's one way. Yes, correct. What
yes.
else?
And we like don't usually, or it's better if we don't use motorbikes because it may get polluted.
Pollute.
You know
The smoke of the
yes
electric
yes
bike?
yes
Yes.
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 Uh,
That's a way to pollute the air.
anyway, we
Yes.
can use bus. Uh,
Mm,
like we just use bus, so it's better because it's less vehicles.
less vehicles. Yes, yes. Okay. So next meeting, Anne, will continue our lesson for this, okay? Since
Yes,
it's almost time.
yes.
So do you have any questions, Anne?
No, I don't have any.
Okay, so thank you, Anne. You did well tonight. Study well, keep safe always, and I'll see you again on Thursday. Bye
Yeah.
bye, Anne, and good night.
Goodbye.